Hello? Okay, what's up? This is gonna be I don't know what kind of video. Just talking about PoE video and going over a skill tree. I've been trying to play melee in this league. I gotta make a video just talking about my thoughts on the league. This league fucking blows. No joke. I don't really like the way the game is going. But for now, it's just gonna be a video talking about melee, and this character I'm playing looks kind of cool. So, where do I want to start? Yeah, I just played a Flicker build, so I played an Infernal Blow build, then I played a Cold Wander. I never made a build guide for it, I don't think. I don't remember. I streamed it though. And then I played a Flicker character that I got from basically Empyrean and then some dude online, fucking cool guy. It was really fun, but I don't have enough money to make it work, which is frustrating because Flicker's like my ideal playstyle, but it costs so much to get working. I hope they introduce methods to make it more playable, because I actually think it's really fun. It's definitely like, I would just play Flicker strike characters all the time and farm tons of shit. So after the Flicker character, it didn't really know what to go. I tried it a bunch of times and it just didn't feel right. It felt fucking garbage. So now I'm playing Cyclone, because I mean, two-handed axes is my go-to, and I haven't played this in years, since the beginning of the game, I'd say. So like whenever I first got PoE alpha, like beta, I guess, played two-handed axe, Cyclone's ground slam. I also played two-handed axe for EQ, but EQ is just so fucked and out of the meta now. It feels horrible. I tried Sunder, tried EQ, tried Tectonic Slam. Tectonic Slam feels like a cheat code, and I hate that endurance charge mechanic. It's so awkward. But it just feels like a cheat move. It doesn't feel genuine whatsoever. It feels super fake. So I'll never use something like that. And Sunder is actually okay. I'm just so fucking bored. So the EQ is just shit. Not gonna play Ice Crash. Anyway, I haven't played Cyclone ever. Like, I've literally never actually made a Cyclone character, because I would play Diablo Barbarian Whirlwind, and the playability, like, with Cyclone you have to click on a thing and then go to it. Like, whatever you do this, you're like that, and it's like, that's just, I hate getting locked into it. I like to you toggle. I wish it was a channel. Like, if Cyclone was a castball channeling, oh my fucking god, I think it would be way better, personally, if it was casual channeling. That would be sick, actually, because it basically is a channeled skill. It acts like a channeled skill. I guess it's not exactly like one, but yeah. So, Cyclone's fun, but it sucks dick in the league. The syndicate mobs fucking rape the shit out of me, man. And being so close in melee for so long, holy shit, I just feel so weak and exposed, man. It's... oof. Syndicate is just fucking toxic to the game, man. I love the unveiling. I love the crafting. I love the safe houses. I love everything about it. But it's so invasive, and the mobs are so fucking hard compared to the rest of the map. The fucking Syndicate mobs rape the shit out of you compared to every other thing. And even the bosses of the map, the Syndicate mobs are way harder. They destroy you. I just wish it wasn't so invasive to the game. Alva, you have an option to choose the temple. Abyss, you have an option to choose it. Breach, you have an option to choose it. Fucking Syndicate, you just have to run away. What the fuck? It feels so awkward and uncomfortable for it to just be there and you never want to do it. And you have to do it. I mean, it gives you so much good shit, and I kind of like that, but I don't like it. And Cyclone is Intfest, dude. You want to die for free, just go play Cyclone. So, what do we got here? We're doing a Scion, because I love Scions, Slayer, Trickster. So I started off as Slayer, Berserker, and this is literally like the perfect playstyle to me for a Berserker style. Life Leech are not removed at full life, whatever, and the dot, like, it's like, it's beautiful, it's perfect. I don't know how else to say it, it's just amazing. I know my camera's kind of blocking the description, but the problem is that you don't get rage on hitting bosses, and so I have no rage on bosses, and I also don't get killed recently on bosses. So if I take Berserker and I want to kill any bosses just for any reason, any labs, whatever, I only get 10% more damage, 5% increased damage taken. The other three mods are completely useless on pure single target, which is fucked up as a node. That's fucking horrible, as opposed to this thing where every single part of it is effective at any single point. I guess you have the killed recently. It's almost perfect. If they made it, like, look at Raider. Raider makes it so you can get a frenzy charge when you hit a unique enemy. If you could have rage, get one rage when you hit a unique enemy, unique or rare enemy, this would be a fucking sick node, and my build would work perfectly, and I would go Berserker Slayer and it would feel amazing. But it's not. It just feels horrible. I can't stand it. And so I've swapped it up. I'm not a big fan of it in the first place, the new Berserker style, but I like Berserker RP, you know? I like Berserker characters. They're cool, so. Then I tried Raider for just a second, and it was shit with the build. It just doesn't make sense. I'm not prioritizing frenzy charges at all, so I can't scale it. And now I'm on Trickster, which I already knew made sense from playing the self-bleed flicker that I got online with a claw and a shield. It uses this mechanic of overleeching, and I have some bleed chance, and then it gets the recovery rate, and yeah, so it's good. Like, this is good. This is a good way to play the character. It feels good. It's fun. It's solid. But I mean, I'm just pissed how this Berserker node is fucked. Okay, so this is what the tree looks like. Here, let me just do the path of building because it's easier to see. So this is the tree. This is like end game. Just get life and damage. I don't know. This doesn't even matter. You could play this whole thing. It's not the best Scion character. You can play the whole thing without abusing Scion's mechanics, but I just like playing Scions, honestly. So I don't know about Volpact. Who knows? I do have a lot of life regen on the tree, but maybe I'll just go Volpact. And then you can also get like this damage here at some point. But okay, so this is what's happening. Res, life, dex, damage, like a pretty solid amount of damage. Res, life, damage, shit tons of damage. Life, resolute techniques, life resist shit. Not life resist, damage resist, damage, AoE. So you see the life is kind of low without this section of the tree. If you take away that, it's only 179, so you may want to work on that, but this is also a blood magic character at one point, but now it's not, so you could play it blood magic too. Ideally, you have a Comb's Heart, so it's probably fine. Tons of AoE. I want to maximize clear speed. This was to maximize clear speed on a Cyclone character and also have OK single target. You get some jewels for % increased life. I don't think I have that many. But yeah, you can do like this. Anyway. Leech. Yeah, also Berserker was gonna, like, if this shit worked on bosses, it would be so good, man. It would be so good. But anyway. So it's really basic using axes. You can use any weapon. You can take away all those nodes. You could use a one-hander for this build too. One-hander, shield, dual wield. It's super interchangeable and it's really, really basic. So I haven't done the full. This is just like some shitty Sunder Calyx and Sunder Sucks. You could even get up here and get these. Yeah, this build is great. The pathing is fucking awesome. You have tons of options. You won't be getting Unwavering Stance, but you can get it if you need it. There's so much shit here that you can get. So this is basically what the tree looks like eventually. It'll probably never get there, but that's the build concept. So the way I pathed is I came down and I went this way first out to get Resolute Techniques, and then I came back in to pick up all AoE and int. That way I could use increased AoE. The reason I'm getting so much int here and pathing through here for the 20 int is to use increased area of effect gem the whole way. I don't want to have any issues. It maths out to like some excess. I have some excess, and you won't need any on gear. And then this is Dex, and it should be enough Dex. But I also have Devotos, which you could also do a Bringer of Rain with this build if you wanted to. My personal ideal, is to have a series Axe, 6-link, and either Combs or what's it called? Carcass Jack for the AoE to maximize clear speed. These optional. Right now I have destroyed. This is like you see I still use Wanderlust. I haven't been paying attention. Some random rings for resistances and a bit of damage. Just have Abyscas on for fun. Resist life. Gloves. I probably wouldn't use these gloves, but I might. The only reason I'd use these gloves is for shit like porcupines, to not int into them, because the porcupines fucking obliterate my soul. I think it's OP, and I'm already bleeding because if I have it series, and I get this chance to bleed anyway. So I gotta put on a Taste of Hate at some point for flasks. Where is this? Yeah, so I'd use a Taste of Hate, and yeah, that's basically the character. I like Cyclone; it's fun, but I even have Fortify in, and I'm getting fucking destroyed by mobs. I don't know if I want damage on full life, honestly. It makes sense to use, but like, I don't know. if I ever get off full life, it gets kind of shit, and I don't really like that. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about damage on full life. So let me play a map here really quick. Is this gonna work? Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're off display capture, so let me get like a I'll do fungal hollow. Just to show, I mean, I don't really need to display a cyclone build, but just so you can get the feel, I have been stacking AoE, so it actually feels really good with Herald of Ash and AoE. I don't know what else to say about it, to be honest. The main thing I've been also excuse the laggy game. My computer's still being weird. I think I said that in one of the other videos. I'm gonna ignore this Zana for the video. Yeah, I can kind of show you what happens on the syndicate stuff. So as you can see, I basically just obliterate all the mobs. I do like, I don't know, 40k with ink AoE in, and then we get here and it's like, what the fuck? Holy shit, I'm so useless. Please don't kill me. God, Lord, please don't kill me. Holy shit, I'm literally randomly dying to nothing. And I'm bleeding, I'm dead. So I don't really know why I'm taking so much fucking damage. It's probably just armor and life. I know my life is low, but I'm not going to go do that. That's just to show you the fact that I'm playing Cyclone and I have to basically commit all in melee is ridiculously hard countered by the Syndicate mobs being so dangerous and tanky. They're extremely anti-melee is what I feel. Especially anti-Cyclone compared to any other build I've played fighting them. They've been dangerous the whole time, but any ranged build, any bow build is basically going to have a pretty easy time. So I did put some currency into this character just for random shit to test it out, but I'm probably not, now that I'm making this video, I probably won't continue to play it because it's just depressing, honestly. It actually feels fun to clear with, which is crazy that I'm getting so depressed playing it, but I don't know. The other thing I wanted to try was, I saw Rise made a video for his one-tap Flame Blast character, and I've always wanted to play a one-tap Flame Blast character, but the shit's been kind of dead for a while, and I'm not much of a wizard player in the first place, so I don't know how to build it. So next thing I'll do is I shouldn't say next thing, like I know exactly what I'm going to do. I had personal interest in looking into it and maybe playing it, but I tend to not really stick with those kinds of characters that well. As you can see, the breaches are easy, the mobs are easy. I'll even show you that the boss is a joke. And maybe I should have Conk Effect on for the Syndicate stuff too, but it's not going to change the fact that I'm getting one shot. I take my entire health bar of damage, so I mean I actually haven't done this boss, but it should be fine. Like maybe I should have done with Ink AoE. I mean this guy's just not super. I don't know. It's like nothing is really threatening. If I take damage, it's very controlled. The mobs are chill. I feel like with the Syndicate mobs, they're just fucking random. Like, I don't even know what's hitting me, man. Like, it's literally like random knives and shit just fly out and fucking rape me in the butt. I have no idea what to do about it. So, if anything, I should say it just feels needlessly unfair, needlessly punishing. This game has always been a punishing game, which I've never complained about. My problem just comes for the rationale, the logic, the reasoning behind what they're doing. And it doesn't feel reasonable with Syndicate at all. It just feels super random and spammy. It's not really like them. I don't think that's like them. It's similar to Abyss, but worse. Alva makes tons of sense. Like, most of their shit makes a lot of sense. So, anyway. This has been kind of a Spurg video. It's been kind of Spurg for me these days, so I guess it makes sense. That's basically the character. That's the build. I don't really have anything else to say, to be honest, so peace out. Have a good one.